When I... Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Like I'm running out of ideas.
Been 2 weeks.
No, it's not been 2 weeks.
How? When was the last time you guys recorded?
Check. Yeah, follow to check. Yes, check. You can quickly check. No, check quickly.
Yo,
Quickly
that's a long
check.
time.
A month ago.
Sure, they even know. Tell us and check.
No, check. There's something I want to see. Then we start.
What do you want to check?
Yeah.
What you check on?
Consistency.
Yo.
Consistency. And then you'll tell me.
Oh, 1 month ago.
Knew it.
Yeah.
A month ago.
Zoe too.
No, but it's Kume, which means I'm right.
And
And I was estimating
3 weeks ago again.
3 weeks is a month. So.
Can be 4 weeks.
Oh no, 3 weeks is a month.
That's a long
Come on,
time.
3 weeks is a month. And that's how we welcome you guys on today's show. If our videographer has been recording, this is your boy, Themba Kells, the most handsome guy, Ratanda, the most smartest guy, Ratanda, sitting along, gift and white.
Yo.
The
I
M
could
white.
expected a better introduction, but anyway.
We brought a bag. We had to.
Wow. Ooh, laba bebangasafuna ukuthi ngibuke guys.
Let's say the M whites. What's with the M whites?
The M white.
Yeah.
I think
I know there's a story behind.
yes, I think I shared
Tell
that
us,
story.
tell us.
Why should I
No,
share
you
it
didn't
again?
share the story. You didn't share the story previously.
Oh, the M whites.
Yeah, the
but
M
it
whites.
changed. It's
I
in
feel like
now.
she's gonna lie, my nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, but I did share the story
Okay.
on one of the other episodes on the other podcast.
The other podcast.
Mucha Talks. That is. So the story behind M White was because my mom was very strict. She didn't want me to have Facebook. Social media, actually.
Okay.
And you know, Facebook, you know, those rumors are going to say, yeah, no, abantwana, what. So what she used to do, she'd keep tabs on me through her colleagues because she didn't have social media yet.
Okay.
But her colleagues did, and they'd tell her, but I just want to give to Facebook. And she's like, gift? Hey, what? Are you sure? And they showed her one. And they showed her one of my pictures. I think there was a video that I uploaded. And then afterwards, it became a big thing, honestly. And I feel like she was overreacting. Like, she was really overreacting. Maragena. So my cousin advised, was like, change your name. Change your name in Facebook.
Okay.
Just do that. And I did that, but it wasn't really much of a difference. But I just said, I added the M, and then it was white at the end. And I removed my profile picture, I think, that time, just to see guys. And then we said, but you know, it caused so much paranoia because I didn't accept my friend request because I'm like, what if it's her colleagues? what if you know, Mama ghost account? So it was hard for me to even accept friend requests because I was like, this woman looks really spy. She sent spies. She's spying on me. And then that's how M White came about. But eventually she got used to it. I feel like she had to get used to it because I was really exposing myself to social media because of pictures, modeling, and all of that. So she had to get used to it, yeah.
She didn't give you working tongue lashing.
She did. I received one after her colleagues beside me. And I got a very heavy one.
Okay, cool stuff. Here's the interesting part, Donayam. On the 20th episode, when we were celebrating the 20th episode, we had a gift on the podcast. So today, we are celebrating the 30th episode of the podcast. Don't know if you've noticed. So I don't know. Maybe the next time she pulls through, it should be on the 50th episode. No,
Adults.
maybe fifth. Fifth. Is it fifth?
No, yo, when will that be?
I don't know.
20 episodes later.
20 episodes later, yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Nyamus.
That would be nice. Like, Jalo must celebrate her. We call her. Jalo must celebrate her. Something. We call her. What's your idea behind that? You're good with it?
Tifa agrees, guys.
Okay, cool stuff. Let's play a game. Based on that one.
Okay.
Which is Sombiza on the 50th episode.
Nizwile. Management is
Let's
like
go here. It's arm wrestling. Let's go here. Let's go here. It's arm wrestling.
who's gonna win?
Okay.
But
there's
we
no
don't even have a
support
table.
structure.
Exactly. Yeah, what a game at Themba Mara instance.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll.
Ah, guys. Exactly. Support everyone.
Okay, let's use
Let's
mine.
use your nigga.
So okay, cool. Are you well balanced? Are you well
I'm
balanced?
not. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to lift up my knee.
You move
guys.
on. Okay, cool.
Also, tell me a rope, guys.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So
GPV.
we take that seriously. So if I win, she pulls through
50th.
the 50th episode, or we make her our part-time co-host. Okay, cool stuff.
Ganjan.
We make you our part-time co-host if I win on this challenge, and if you win,
And if I win,
okay, think of something quickly.
and if I win, I don't pull through on the 50th.
Agreed.
On the
She doesn't pull
50th
through on the
episode,
50th
I don't come
episode.
through.
That's not a deal.
No. I'm Themba. I'm gonna win.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay, cool. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, you can count 5, 4.
5, 4, 2, 1.
Okay, let's go. Guys, look at the guys. She's still pulling
And
through.
that's a deal,
No, she's still pulling
guys.
through.
It's a done deal.
You bet on the wrong horse, my
Case
nigga.
closed. Thank
you bet
you.
on the wrong horse, my nigga.
Thank you.
But how have you been? How has been life? What have you been up to?
Life has been lifing, roller coaster, not consistent, but I've been okay. Been busy, school, been busy with other things as well. But yeah, I made it here today, so that means Guti things zamba.
Do you mind telling us what are you studying?
Why must I tell you? I told you guys, Moz.
No, you didn't.
I told you guys on the what? On the 20th. On the 20th episode.
Don't.
On the 20th episode, Tifu.
She did?
Thank you. I did.
She did.
Yes. I'm not gonna repeat myself.
Ah,
Go
no,
and
come
watch
on,
that
man, you
episode,
didn't.
and you will get the tea that you want.
Okay, let's get into the topics of today.
Sure.
But I'm a bit nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
You know one thing you notice, Themba is always nervous. Every
What
time.
do you mean? What do you mean I'm always
Even the
nervous?
last time I was here, I'm a bit nervous.
That time I was lying.
Nah.
That time I
And
was
then
lying.
that other time,
No,
when it was
time I
that
lying.
men's event, boys events that we had, what we nervous. And we were wrapping up. Kabang.
Okay.
Imagine!
Did you watch the episode Yagazola and Nabomikchi? The recent one?
No, Yagazola.
Yeah. So he said something like, your art should scare you. Your
Also,
craft,
it scares
yes.
him. It gives him anxiety every time.
Scares me. So it means it's gonna grow. Thank you. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. Okay, cool
Oh,
stuff.
Themba.
So let's get into it.
All right.
So the first one is how to prepare men for empowered women.
How did that topic come about before we can... Like,
So we struggled. We struggled. We struggled. And we were going back and forth. Or like, okay, this is not good enough. I said this is not good enough. And then I remember they said, okay, come up with something better.
I knew. Ipumagui. I just knew it. I just knew it. I figured it out.
No, I've not yet confirmed though.
Why?
But I just had a feeling
Because
about it.
those small things. It's that. How did you know it came from me?
I just felt to go to this one. If I know
Women and wrong feelings.
This,
okay.
no. But I was right. Ipu make Themba.
But it's
Exactly.
still that's the thing.
Okay, continue.
But now I'm not interested in continuing.
No, continue.
Yes.
Keith,
So
continue.
they said, I said to them the topics of which they came with, I'm quite not impressed with them.
Okay.
And then I brought these ones, and then he added one. And then Utiki was, no, I'm not impressed.
Okay, and it changed again.
No, it didn't change. I was like, okay, cool. Take the topics to Gift, and then if she wants to make any changes, she will. And you only made one change. I was like, okay, cool. Which means my topics are nice. You get me? You get me? They don't get me. So let's get into it. Let's get on into it.
All right.
Let's get on into it.
Well, it's yours, so I
your
believe
thoughts about
Uguti,
it?
you'd have.
Now I want to get your perspective first before I can tell you what I really think.
Okay. That should men be prepared for empowered women,
Yes.
or how they can.
How can we prepare men?
I think we can prepare men for empowered women by empowering women to empower men.
Okay.
And I say that because I feel like, not because Ngiti Amadota should now rule over women and take over, but then I feel like they can be empowered by challenging themselves to challenge societal norms and standards that have been placed on men, and also to change their behavior, So I think that's how we can actually prepare men for empowered women, and also disarming toxic masculinity as well, because it's still a major problem. It's still an issue to this day. So that's where we can start. Yeah, that's where we can start.
Do you think we are ready to get to a point where a guy would be, because it's always going to go into the relationship section, where you can be in a relationship with a female that is more empowered than the male version? I don't know if it makes sense.
Can we get to that?
Can we get to that point whereby in a relationship you're earning a certain amount of money which is much more higher than mine, your social status is higher than mine, and you can actually settle in that relationship? Can we get there?
Toxic masculinity.
No, just
You see what I mean?
No, but
No,
come on,
I understand.
But it's a question.
No, it's a question. I hear that, but then it stems from that mindset, Futi, at the same time. But as I said, we can, challenge the male, Futi, change your perspective of that. What society says. I feel like at the end of the day, both genders have been created to play a different role. No matter how I may be successful or have a great social status compared to my partner, but I feel like when we're in a relationship, I will give you room to be a man in my life. As much as I expect you now to give me room to be a woman, in your life, I'll give you that space. I'll give you that room. It doesn't mean ukuthi manje ngifuna ukwehlisa ubudoda bakho. Because of the position that I'm in or how people see me. So I would still give you that place. You are still a man. You are still the head. I will help you. I will assist you. I'm here for you. So that's just my opinion on it.
My question is, until when? Because we get to a point where we say, okay, cool stuff. I need this type of a woman. I need to work maybe a certain kind of a job. And I need to have something that's quite going on for me in order to date that kind of a woman, the young child. That's how we can prepare men for empowered women. Because realistically, I don't think you'll get to a point whereby if you are a man, you are not mentally strong or mentally fit, and you don't have a strong social status, you could ever find yourself a lady that is empowered herself. I don't think opposite attracts in this matter. I don't know. I really don't think so when it comes to in a relationship sector. But I don't know. I could be wrong. And you said it's toxic masculinity, but I could be wrong.
It's standards as well, because as you said,
Standards.
as you said, I want, a girl that's like this, that has A, B, C, D going on for herself. That means, Nami, I must match or go above that. Because obviously she's going to have those standards. Do you understand? So, manje, it's not fair. It's not fair on her. Basically, manje, abona, yeah, woman this, woman that.
Makasinisukeli,
Mara
guys.
yini nisukelayo, that's the thing.
Makathana asibasukeli ntwana.
Mara yini nisukelayo.
Asibasukeli. Ngisho ngashare one experience, but no, it's gonna kill me. But guys, oh man, I feel like we need to get to a point whereby, and I know we're never gonna get there, but to a point whereby none of these things actually matter. For me, and I've discussed this with Faith. I was like, take anything away. Take the money away. Take the sex away. Take everything away. What remains between the two of you guys? Can you actually sit down and hold a thorough conversation? If not, then what is the purpose of that relationship? Shit. But I don't know. Again, I could be wrong.
You could be.
I could be right, because most of the time, because most of the time I'm always right.
Oh.
And tell me, if you were to find yourself in an abusive relationship, you love the guy, but he's abusive. How difficult for you? How difficult is it for you to leave if you like the guy, but he's emotionally and physically abusive?
It's going to be impossible. And I'm not saying this as someone who was ever a victim or was in an abusive relationship, but from the experiences that I've heard or have witnessed, it's hard. It's hard. That's why you see, that's the worst advice you can give umuntu that's in an abusive relationship, which is leave, because they won't. So it becomes hard for them. But eventually, there are some that actually stand up and they leave. They stand up and they tell themselves to go to Nyahamba. So I think it would be hard for me to actually leave that relationship, because first of all, you're in denial, and deep down, he's a good person, he's a good man. You have this hope, he might change, he just might, maybe, there's a chance that he just might change. But according to studies, guys, abusive partners, it's rare. It's a very small percentage of them that actually do change and seek help. So it's hard for victims to actually leave their abusive partners.
And one of the main reason I think that is the case, I don't know, you'll correct me if I'm wrong, if maybe like that guy is the provider, and you're only dealing with, if I leave the guy, then it means I'm stranded. Exactly. So that forces you to stay in a relationship.
True, because they always have something that they capitalize on. So these men, okay, you leave. Who's going to take care of you? Who's going to support you? You have kids. Who's going to take care of those kids? Or he has the power to take the kids away from you as well. So they always have something that they use to make sure, the victims don't get away. They don't leave them. That's because abanye nanoma ungamvulela ama protection order ungambophisa ka 100. They know ukuthi you will never leave ukusalayo. They have that power over the victim.
Let me be the devil's advocate. Where does that put you as a woman if you're gonna be depending on a guy financially, so that he has so much power over you that you cannot dictate how to live your own life? That gives him all the power. You want to exit the relationship, but you can't, because he has that financial, I don't know, whatever it is, injection on you. You want to leave the relationship, but you can't because he's taking care of you. Where does that put you as a woman? Are you working hard enough for yourself, or you're dependent on that person?
You're dependent on that person.
Is it okay though?
No, it's not. It's not healthy.
Then why are most ladies are doing it? Why are most ladies doing it?
Why are they doing it? It's their own decision. It's their choice. Would say, okay, Mina, I want this man to do everything for me. Omunye, they want to do everything for themselves, and that man doing everything, it's a bonus, you know. But then it's not advisable. Yabo nami nje ngiyazikhulumela, guys. I don't recommend. It's not advisable.
Yeah.
Do you understand? No matter the connections or the money or whatever that this guy has, the financial stability, it is not advisable that you actually be dependent on a man or show him that you are dependent on him, because he's going to use that. And it becomes hard, and it takes a lot of courage and strength and mental capacity to tell yourself you're leaving this person, and it's fine if you start from nothing again. But the time that you lost from that, it's going to be hard to make up for it. It's going to be hard for you to get to where you want to be, because manje, you are starting from nothing. That's what I think. Speak up. Speak up.
Don't say speak up. It's like, so I have this interesting question.
Yeah.
It's slipping away. It's slipping away. It's slipping away. It's slipping away. Yes, that you guys, before moving on.
Yeah.
Like, okay, tingi begging is Zulu. Izongihlula nge-English intwana yami. My data is depleting. Is that before niphuma good relationship? Okay, I don't know which in Puma before time, but you remain with the guy. But already Dalan Pumi.
Mentally checked out.
I don't know, how possible is that for you guys?
It's very possible. I remember Ulirato Khanyako shared her
Say for
story.
yourself, okay, yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Please relax. So Ulirato Khanyako once shared a story about the person or partner that she was with back then. And how the guy used to treat her, and you know, all of that, and the fact that color every day. So, and then, you know, one day she just told herself, I'm done with this guy. Ne? Mara, they're still together. She's done. Mentally, she's checked out of the relationship. And it's very possible with us females, it happens. She's checked out, right. She's made peace. She's grieved the relationship. She's mourned over it, right. So, and then there was a time where, Yawana now, I think they were in their honeymoon phase again, the relationship, things are good. She was jabulile, si happy, si right. She packed her stuff. She told the guy, I'm done. Thank you for everything. She left. And he couldn't believe it. But he could not believe it. Vele. And he thought she was joking. She's going to visit her relatives or something. And she never came back. So I think it's just when you've reached that point, because the fact that ubegezele for that long, I used to had that hope with this person's gonna change. But there are no signs of change. Trust the patterns, guys. Trust the patterns, not the words. So right after that moment, you make peace now with yourself. You accept this person unjena, and this guy's not gonna change. He's not gonna change for me. Maybe someone else, yeah, but for me, this is gonna be my reality, and I can't deal with this anymore. And then you tell yourself, you're done.
One thing it proves though, would say like, amantombazana not dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous, guys.
Because
we're not dangerous. We're not dangerous, guys.
Donna, these are dangerous creatures, because I'm thinking to myself,
we're being logical.
You'll never know that. No, you're not being logical.
No,
you'll never know
guys.
The time frame, ne? Or last in that relationship.
Okay, that is true. That is true. Yeah.
I don't know, you're thinking, I'm still in love with this person. The one who dumped it 3 months ago.
3 months
you have
ago.
Absolutely no idea. But everything is normal. Bro, these women, this creature, they're very good. Very good. Yeah, my gosh. Like, they're very good, bro. You wouldn't see it coming.
The signs will always be there.
Which means the guys are not paying attention.
Because you guys never do that, really.
Because you want to treat the guy.
Exactly.
So you don't care.
You don't care. Thank you. So if
I care.
They don't pay attention. No, umbona nje still the same.
I care. Ngifuna ukusho something. I care. not the way she expects me to care, but I care.
How do you care?
In my own way. But at the end of okay, but at the end, I care. I care about her. She might not see that, but I do care. I think one of the.
But if you cared, you'd realize, you'd see good and
then if she care, if
you'd notice that Lona is not being herself.
But now, if she cared about me, she'd sit me down and say, baby.
After how many times? Because I feel like
you must never get tired of sitting me down. Never get tired.
Never. Please. No, but, I'm not Dr. Phil, guys. We can't always be sitting down all the time.
We sit down. We're adults. We sit down. Okay, aren't we adults?
No, we are going to sit down. We are going to talk about it.
Okay.
But Manje, I'm not going to sound like a broken record. I'm sitting you down every single time, telling you the same thing over and over.
No, not the same thing.
No. It's the same thing. Because one thing about us girls, guys, we always complain about the same thing. We're not going to be complaining about it. The same thing, because we know you're not doing it. Or it's either you don't want to do it or you're not doing it.
Nah,
right.
They don't leave. They don't leave.
Yeah, why you don't leave?
They don't leave. I can show Pella, we as prepare.
There's something nice
Some
about
they do leave. We do leave, Shem, guys. Maybe laba we actually leave.
Oh shit! So because in my mind, and we've had this discussion before, né?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. In fact, I do know. I just want you to confirm it.
Okay.
With the ladies, they say, "Oh man, I want a good guy. I want a good guy," but they'll go for the bad boys, the alpha guys. You know?
I don't know. I think it's just the
There's no
nature thing.
I
Don't know.
good guys. In fact, not good guys.
There's no explanation for that, Chemias.
Nice guys don't have that thing.
Yeah, so you guys don't have that thing.
No, not me. Like,
What are you?
I don't know.
What
how,
are you? Are you a nice guy? Are you the nice guy?
I'm a good guy. No. I'm not trying to dodge the bullet. Okay, let me classify this a bit. A nice guy is a guy that's not willing to risk disappointing a girl. So with Ntombazana Maiti, you always do it. Ntombazana Maiti, you always do it. You can't get into an argument with her because you're afraid of losing her. That's where you lose your core, your masculinity as a guy. And then a good guy for me is the guy that say, okay, this is bullshit. I'm not gonna stand for this. Yeah, so if you're gonna carry on with, like let's say I'm not a person who goes out every weekend, and then she goes out. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm not for this life.
Yeah.
And then if you're gonna continue with this life, then it means you and I are just gonna separate. That's me stamping my authority. And I'm not saying I have power over you, but I'm just saying consider my feelings. I'll consider your feelings. That's okay. Yeah. But that's the point. Nice guys, they always finish last in China. They always finish last.
Mara, they finish. Mara, they finish. So that means that they win, Nabo. At some point, they win.
Okay, how would you feel in kind of like, Sigbi's a good podcast and then discover what actually there's someone who cancelled and then we thought of you. Safety. You see, it's not a nice feeling.
It's
not a nice feeling.
I think a nice guy sounds.
It's not, bro. I remember when I was a nice guy.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a nice guy.
Yeah.
I still have trauma of those things. Never gonna heal. Never gonna heal. But it's that world out there, man.
That's how it is, Shem, guys. Unfortunately, so. In Tabanani, when you become, you guys overdo it.
Ganja.
When you become these good guys, you overdo it.
Okay, how so?
Overdo it, basically, guys.
But you are not explaining. You might be helping not a good guy, a nice guy, because good guy you're describing me.
Yeah.
Describe a nice guy, the guy that's doing things overboard. Yeah?
You do to what is overboard.
So I should describe a nice guy.
But
I feel like
I hate nice guys.
Why do you hate them?
I hate them, bro. Like I hate nice guys.
Why?
I hate them.
Because nice guys
they make me look bad. Yes, they make me look bad.
Because they're those guys that actually would do it for you, and then good guys are if he wanted to, he would. Those are the good guys. And a nice guy, he actually wants to do it. The guy does not want to do it, but because
no. It's a wrong analogy.
Mara, that's how it is.
No.
Yes, that's how you guys are. Good guys, the good guys. Nice guys actually want to do that. They want to give you that.
Because the nice guy...
They want to be there for you like that. They want, you know?
If the nice guy is afraid of hurting your feelings, he's afraid of disappointing you, the good guy not so much. And it doesn't mean he doesn't care about you.
But it's like, I feel like you guys end up doing it intentionally. The good guys. You hurt my feelings intentionally.
Now she like
no, that is not an explanation. Don't even try to justify yourself with that.
No, I'm not justifying myself. But
do me a favor.
I'm just making, okay, cool stuff. It's you and I a conversation. It is what it is. If I'm going to simp for Intombazana, come on, you're not going to get that lady. Somewhere, somehow, like, if you're not going to have a drama in the relationship, once you get the relationship, you're too smooth. It's a no-go area, I'm telling you.
But let that happen naturally, though.
No,
why am I
bring the drama.
No,
bring
why?
The drama. You know what's the trick, ne? If you bring in the drama, they say...
No, I feel like you guys think that makes us want you more.
Exactly.
No.
It is the case. Trust
it
me,
makes me hate you guys. I'm being honest.
That's the wrong
Speaking
guy.
for myself,
No, that's the wrong
makes
guy.
me hate
That's
you
the
when
wrong
you
guy.
do that.
That's the wrong guy. The right guy, you'd fall for. Trust me. The right guy. It's like this thing. I don't.
Right guy.
It doesn't matter. But it's this thing. I hate this thing. No, man, I don't answer DMs. Yeah. But if the right guy comes along and then says hi, even the simple hi, I'm not next spoon. Spoon.
Guys, your hi must be accompanied by something.
Never.
How try?
Never, guys. I'm telling you. Now I'm telling you. And in your own understanding, this is going to be interesting. In your own understanding, a talking stage should last for how long? I've been to so many talking stages.
2 hours.
They failed. 2 hours.
2 hours, guys. Like Mashate, we'll get to know each other in the...
No.
You know, let's get into it. We'll get to know each other, Pambili.
Then I've posed the question while you were out. Ogoti, how long should the talking stage last? Guess her answer. Just guess her answer. Just guess her answer. Just guess her answer.
3 months.
Aye, too far. I never thought that answer would come from her. Think about it. She's being serious.
I'm not.
She's being serious.
Oh, guys.
She's saying 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Mara sakhuluma ngani?
Yes.
Sakhuluma phambili.
Yes.
Sakhuluma sesiku vacation. Sakhuluma sesi. What are we still talking about though, honestly?
But
Because
for some people, that's talking stage.
true.
Vacation also fun.
Or going out.
And you told about vacation there, angeke uzumpope. So spendile wena kuleyo vacation talking stage. Awudlali ngebudget transfer mfana.
But that's just the thing with me now, guys. Like, I feel like, yazini, just show me who you are. I'm actually, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. This is who I want. No, just be yourself, and then I'll decide if I like you or I don't.
I'll give this misleading us in chat. She's misleading us in chat.
Saying katele. Katele yini.
She's misleading us in chat.
Katele yini.
I am telling you.
Saying katele. Safuluto.
Maka mina ngithi talking stage name mfana kithi.
No, I'm joking.
To be on the safe side, ayinga involve imali.
We are talking.
Sikhuluma ngani ngaka kanti?
No, we are joking.
What are we still talking about?
It's a talking stage. No, here's the thing, because uthi yini kumele sikhulume ngayo if we like each other, we could just get married. And I think this is where a lot of the problems in a relationship stems from, because we avoid the talking part, like
True.
the real matters. Yeah, which okay, this is actually what I like. This is what I don't like. Or this is what I believe in. This is what I don't believe in. Umuntu njani wena? We avoid all of those things. Interviews, and these things will help you in future.
Hey, my interviews, guys. So, someone asked me the other day, Guti, what's your idea of a first date? How would you, like, do you want a first date to be? And I'm like...
Kota. Kota. You saw a look.
Woo!
You
Guys,
saw
mina
a look.
ngalisikota, please.
You said
Mayongisikota mina. Andizi. What? Oh, Kusam.
you are such a
Want me to expose
horrible
myself?
person.
I'm not.
She's a horrible person, bro.
No, I don't mind the kota date, but not first dates.
No. She does mind the kota date. She does mind the kota date. Nangisi kota. And there was no way to, okay. Ungangisi kota. And then there's a good maybe someone the stroke list that emphasizes.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark, yes. Ungangisi kota. Please. Ungangisi kota. She's actually thinking about it right now. It makes sense,
By the way,
Yeah.
I finish Shikota. Okay, I finish it.
But if you're buying
I
yourself
finish it.
one,
I eat it and I finish it.
but if it's taken away,
That's nice.
not from a guy. Exactly.
Not for the first date.
Okay,
But I feel like it shouldn't be really formal, you know, like going out for lunch. You know, but like do activities or something that will just make you feel comfortable around the person. Because go by awkward, guys, and then it does feel like an interview and it gets boring. Because someone is not going to be honest. They just want to get it over and done with. It's okay, am I still seeing you again? What are we doing? Where are we linking up next time? So I think for me, that's what I prefer now. You know, because I feel like, okay, I've experienced that.
kota.
Not Ikota. But I've experienced those dates.
Kota.
So I want something different now. So I can actually be interested in knowing the person better. Yeah, that's just my take. No, it's not. Not even for that. Ne? Okay, Mina, guys. I'm a messy eater. Yabo? So I become very clumsy. So I'm feeling the ezo. You get me? There's one bag and now like yes,
No, but the thing is,
and you're watching me devour Leo Kota.
but if the guy likes you, and
If he does, that's why I'm like, after maybe a few dates, again, we can do Kota.
Rana, I want to come back to this statement like she's a messy what?
Messy eater.
Okay, cool stuff. So if you like her, if she gets messy in that moment, you're like, oh. No.
That's why I phone. Listen, you're
No, yeah.
You see, for when it's an ick. It's an ick for Abangaba. They don't like that.
How I would handle it.
Yeah, right. So you see,
like to finish their own plate first and then move on to yours.
yeah, right. So also
Oh, guys. But I think the talking stage shouldn't be complicated. I think it's,
but it shouldn't, you
it
know.
shouldn't be.
Roughly, I feel like it should be at least 2-3 months.
Yeah, talking stage.
Yeah, guys.
Only to Swahili.
Thank you to Swahili.
Bro.
Because
You know what matters?
Hey, nothing matters.
What's in Zangule 3 months?
Okay.
Because I mean, in
Elaborate.
those 3 months, we could still hang out. We could still be linking up. But
3 months is too much for me, bro.
But for me, I feel like for me, that's enough time for me to decide if I actually want, if I'm interested.
Give you a lie.
And actually want to be this
Give
person.
you a
I
lie.
promise you.
Because
my talking stages, I think, when
They all
did it
failed.
last? They failed, shame more. Why? Because I decided, it was after a month, I'm like, nah, I don't want to continue this person. And for me, the consistency as well, because I believe talking stage, we talk every day, guys. We interact, so if there's no consistency, it's the consistency for me. So if there's no consistency, then what are we still doing?
So if I lie for 2 months, this means I'm in.
I used to start
that's a good question.
If
That's a
you
good
lie for
question.
2 months.
That means it's in.
If I pretend for 2 months, I'm being consistent.
But you guys are good at that, baby. Anyway.
Oh my God, 2 months
Anyway.
is a lot.
It's not, yes.
2 months is a lot.
If you guys really like each other, trust me, it's not a lot. I don't think it's a lot. And it gives Umuntu enough time because, I've had that thing whereby we were talking there with this guy. And then now it was time for us to link up and,
Wakbora.
No, not even Umbora, guys. He didn't show up. He got cold feet. Literally, and he bailed, like, he cancelled. Yeah, but, and I'm like, oh. So, you see, so that's why I'm like, don't rush it. Because I want to so don't rush it.
Why do you think he caught? Hey, am I using the right term?
He caught what?
Cold feet.
And you know, I don't know, because funny thing is that he was the one that initiated Uti Sbonan, right? And then, and I'm like, okay. Well, I'm not used to, I don't rush things, but I was like, okay, let's see. And then now,
Or maybe I'm tested with another mana.
maybe. It could be that.
But I'm not prepared.
Exactly. Yeah, well, so I think that's what got to him. And then, I'm wasting my time.
Good question.
And now it's sad because now when you just checked out of that, now he wants to pursue something. Now he wants to meet me. Now he wants to, he wants to continue. So it's like the energy for the talking stage. And I'm
Do you have a lady of which you bailed out on because you had cold feet? When? Aish, my nigga.
You have that. I'm sorry. I just knew it.
No, I'm like, okay, I just knew it. I'm not going to like.
But the fact that you're asking that,
No,
I'm sure you've experienced that as
But
well.
I'm very character Kells.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm funny.
COVID.
Una anxiety to Kells.
COVID.
Maybe give me.
Bro.
Really?
Bro,
I don't know
never.
about Kells.
Never. Dude, when I
Maybe
piece
now, but it doesn't look like.
exactly. Like, like, we all have Ikwababa, especially like to that girl, Ozomtanda, like, for real. And that's where I always say this, that's where you always mess up because you're never going to get that girl. Trust me. But Ikwababa, song is now. But you act still. You pursue again. That's it. I'd rather take rejection rather than he's a coward, young boy. Take that move. Again, boy.
Wow.
If I reject, I was reject you, again, life goes on.
Yeah,
It's not the end of the
true.
world. I always say the worst thing that you could say is no. You move on with your life.
No?
Because, yeah,
At least you guys take rejection well, okay?
Depends.
So I accept the rejection.
Do you accept it? Yeah.
Accept it in what term?
Like, Agbonise. Maybe she won't be vocal about it, but
I prefer rejection because tell me, Kells, you're not the kind of a guy that I'm looking for. Don't give me mixed signals. I hate that. Be clear, you're not. I don't like you in that way. Simple as that. Make things quite simple for both of us.
Yeah.
We move, and from there, I delete your numbers. We move.
We move.
Or when Bobuza kanjani? Mounting accept. Yeah.
What
It
to
is
do?
what it
We
is.
take it.
But the thing is, I don't know but okay, let me not say I don't know, I know. A lady would reject you, and then keep tabs on you.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Rejected and then keep tabs on me. Why? Why?
Sometimes even the rejection is better on hold.
Exactly. It could be that. Because I think that's why some of them do that. Those keep tabs. You could see, they're saving you for later.
So
Good
what's
see,
more important now?
No, maybe right now.
Oh, you'll finish
Yes,
last.
you're a nice
You'll
guy.
finish last. Makes sense. It makes sense in that way. But if it's, come on, guys.
You're the nice guy.
Then which means and I want to say, exhaust my options over then Tina. Nyazo Kells very
And sometimes it's not even my options la yes. Trust me.
Amantombazana.
Okay, things good made me
Amantombazana.
Speaking for myself, okay.
She's lying.
Not all of them, but for myself, okay.
She's lying,
Sometimes you
bro.
just don't have those options. Sometimes you just
I feel like.
maybe you're not feeling that person in that way, but they have the potential.
Can I say one thing? I feel about a gift, She knows how to maneuver around the situation.
Aibo.
She has the right answers. And if ungakatanga uzohamba nayo ku-entry mpana.
That is not true.
She's prepared, mpana kithi. I'm telling you. Because, bro, eh? Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
That was good, that was good.
Wow.
Because I'm thinking, Ogoti, Ntwana, bro, how many times a lady receives a DM in a week? In a month?
I don't think Wibala as an option.
But in fact, like, I'm options.
'Cause some-
Because you can choose from that bunch of guys.
But they're not
I'm
the options
option.
that I want.
Whereby
That's the thing.
you do the initiating part. You don't have options. The power is not in your hands. The ball is in her court.
Aibo. Come on.
I'm being honest. Okay, one question. How many guys have DM'd you in a week? Be honest.
It depends. Because sometimes
Number?
those DMs follow. In a week. No, not a lot.
Number?
Themba, not a lot. Maybe. I don't
But
because.
God, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
No.
Stop lying.
But as I said, they're not
Yeah.
the options that I want. They're
See?
not the options that I want. That's why I was like my GM.
You see?
But they're not my options.
But same applies to you.
Yabona manje uzokhipha indaba zamanje. Okay, what applies to me? What?
Comment.
Okay, what applies to me?
What about you about Funa?
A lot.
Maragabafuni.
A lot.
You consider them as options?
No, you don't.
Yes. And okay. And
How do you consider them as options? Magwenzi njani? Because I'm sure some of those ladies, they're not even, maybe they're not even your type.
well, most of them are inkinga engnayo. It's how someone would carry themselves. That's my problem. Pain.
Yeah.
That's all. But other than that, we would be kicking it. Orang namanga pet.
Not too demanding, Themba.
Aye, it's
Not too demanding, Themba,
no.
guys.
We all need to hold ourselves in the highest regard.
True.
And be unapologetic about it. So if I say, I was drinking before, now I'm at that moment where like, okay,
You're not.
I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
I might go back, I might not go back. I don't know. I always say for me, a red flag is I can't compromise. I can't compromise. I'll never do that. So is it demanding? No, it's not. It's me understanding my principles.
Okay. And that's your preference.
That's my preference.
Oh, that's why. So that's what's stopping you
From what?
from pursuing them, obviously. From getting with them. That's what's stopping him, guys.
Can we change the topic?
Yeah.
Can we change the topic? Can we move on? Can we move on? Can we move on? We can move on. No, we can't move on.
Let's move on. It's fine.
It is, but it's a toxic world, guys.
It is.
But I hope we get to a point whereby everything is just genuine, because we are running out of time. The indaba lezi zokuthi you're gonna play, see how it works out. If you're gonna go in, go all in.
Go all in. True.
What, you don't agree?
I don't know.
Yeah, but it has to be the right person. Other than that, then you're just wasting your time. That's it. You wanted to talk about vulnerability and
Oversharing.
oversharing.
And I'm
This is what you-
oversharing now, Themba, man.
No.
He was busy oversharing now. He
Sorry.
wants us to overshare.
Do you know what is the
Angela.
term of oversharing? It's whereby
Yeah.
you say a lot to a point to which afterwards
To a wrong person.
and then you feel some sort of guilt with I shouldn't have said this. Mhlawumbe like yabona le conversation esibana mina now and then I thought it ish man that's oversharing. Too exposed.
Yeah.
But with the right person you can never overshare. That meaning
Do you think so with the right person that you can never overshare? Like, be it maybe your close friends or family. But I feel like sometimes, okay, maybe that's just me. Woo! What do you? No, but I think sometimes there's just this thing you could see. I feel like, as in, even if he did not know about that, it was okay. Like he didn't have to know that.
Yes.
Because sometimes we just tend to really expose ourselves sometimes, or certain things that are not necessary. Because manje umuntu sekaba ne-stress, seka-stressela wena ukuthi lento angitshele yona or lento lena angibonise yona, or it becomes too much for someone else, and then you find people sekazo maybe as distance because they feel like, no man, sometimes you just TMI sometimes. But then again, as you said, you can never overshare with the right person. But I feel like you can.
Okay.
I feel like you can.
I remember the conversation we had with the Falati after we shot, and then he was saying, Wuti, that's the culture right now. Is that everything we're doing, we want the world to see. So comes with oversharing again, which we don't have people who we can talk to. Hence, we go to social media, whatever you're going through, and then you just, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. But if you had the right people around you, I don't think you would do that. And I'm not being judgmental.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Fuck the noise. So, yeah, that's it. Narendra Bade, he was saying, if you went out on a vacation, don't post on that day. Which you are there. Post the following day.
Post when you come back.
When you come back. You might never know
back.
who wants to get into your house and then commit a crime. Yeah, so I think we're a culture that's a bit lost. I don't know how we'll find our way back, but I hope we can.
On social media, I think we have normalized this thing, or maybe it's because people have created maybe a safe community to share. Because there are some things that come across, guys, on Twitter or on Facebook, and I'm like, yo, Mara, you could have told your best friend, or you could have told your friend, this is too much. Like, even, and I'd have that second-hand embarrassment for this person, because I know how much maybe they're being judged, or scrutinized, or crucified, without knowing, yo, Maranai, why are posting this all? Why are sharing this all? Do you understand? Like, there are certain things, as much as social media has made it, has normalized it, you'll find people like, on TikTok. I think I was telling Faith was like, manje uyakhala wena, uthatha video, uyas poster. And people, as I said, they've created this safe community for them to overshare online, that you're so comfortable crying with camera and posting about that. I'm not judging you, but I feel like it's not safe. It's not really safe.
So listen.
Yeah, I'm shaking. So
let's say, oh, they record, they record, so you have to cry again, recry.
You see?
Because that moment is ruined. And you were going through real emotions. Now you're acting.
Guys, like real stuff. Because I saw she's a YouTuber, by the way.
Okay.
So she was sharing about something that happened to her like 2 years ago, an altercation that she had with someone else. And she's like, no, but I'm coming to my online community and I want to take this off my chest. This is how I've been feeling. This is how this has been happening in my life. This is that. But I was like, at the same time, guys, like people, I feel like we end up giving people the entitlement because we are always sharing. We are always venting out to them. We choose to be vulnerable, and it's not safe at the end of the day. Because social media never forgets, number one. And there's always someone who's waiting to use that against you.
Trust
who's
me,
waiting to disrespect you, Futi. Do you understand?
I know. I've been there. I know.
Because I'm sharing how I'm feeling, I'm sharing my thoughts. Because now they're comfortable. Because our gift is always like, gift is like this now. And then inappropriate questions, maybe they start in your DMs, they start giving you unsolicited advice, but you opened that door for them.
Hey, that's quite deep. See, we're inviting only smart guests.
But do you overshare? I feel like, I feel like you overshare sometimes now with Themba.
Wait.
Or am I wrong?
No, man.
Or he doesn't? I feel like you overshare sometimes.
Otifu is my go-to person.
Really? Okay.
He misleads.
Misleads, I can see.
Here's the thing, what people don't understand about me with social media is that 99% of the time,
That's
I'm
not you.
joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Sit down with me. Bro.
It's a different,
It's nice conversations.
different version.
It's not nice conversations. But someone will take whatever that I wrote and like, Themba is one of those jets, or Themba is not a good guy.
They
is
make
what
a
it is.
conclusion based on that. Which
is
when we
what it
posted this on, we know Themba.
But when I like a controversy,
Unjalo.
I like a controversy, so it is what it is.
Ne?
It is what it is. So how would you define a vulnerability? Vulnerability.
Vulnerability.
Hey.
It's removing the wall and trusting yourself enough, or allowing yourself to actually be open to someone, allowing yourself to express how you feel to someone, knowing that there's no judgment, knowing that there's no fear, because guys, I'm afraid of being vulnerable. I am scared.
I have one question. So you're saying be vulnerable, I don't know if I heard you correctly, to the next person, whatever it may be. I'll go back again because this is the biggest, I don't know, is it impediment or whatever it may be. Because if you're in a relationship, as a guy, you can't be vulnerable to intombazana.
But I feel like you guys did that to yourself, yes. You created that maybe for yourself. Why?
No, the thing is, ladies, ne?
Or we don't, or mhlambe asicreate leso space leso or leyo platform
As creator, I feel like, let's say, I'm not saying I'm an alpha male, but let's say, hypothetically speaking, I'm an alpha male. You liked the alpha version of me.
Yeah.
Now we get into the relationship. You want to tame the alpha. Like you want to tame the Superman and then get to nobody, one Clark Kent or one, the real name. Yeah, and meet the other guy. But you no longer want to Superman. But your attraction was towards Superman, not with Clark Kent. I don't know.
I think that's what you created for yourselves, though. Because I know for a fact that Mina, as much as there's Superman or Spider-Man, Peter Parker futhi. I want to know Peter Parker as well.
You can't have it all. That's the thing.
Why?
You can't have it all. Because
that's because it's very important, especially in my relationship. Yeah, it's important, guys, to be able to be vulnerable with your person. Because you go through a lot of things. Okay, that's what you say, nah. But you go through a lot of things.
It's mind games. It's a
you
trap.
go through a lot of emotions, a lot of things that sometimes you can't hold it in. Sometimes you can't share with your friends. Okay, Mara, you guys, you can. But they don't trust their friends enough.
Tag it out. You know when they say tag it out, tag it
It's
out.
all for tagging it out. It's all bulala.
We have to tag
Go
it out.
tag it out, you'll
Because
die.
Like, hey bro,
Yeah.
that strong guy
like that does not
disappears.
make you-
No, it doesn't make me strong. It makes me weak.
You see?
It makes me weak. I'm not saying don't share at all, but
masculinity.
no, there's no such thing as toxic masculinity.
There is a thing,
I'm
and
not-
this is part of
Listen to me. I'm not saying don't share at all, don't be vulnerable at all, but I'm saying
Right.
don't get vulnerable to a certain extent of which you're going to be seen as a wuss.
it. Those.
Yes. Don't get to that point. Because you don't want to comment on like, like, Themba, like, just, man up. Man up,
Have they
take
told
charge.
you that before? Have you gotten that before?
Not directly. Indirectly. Like,
Indirectly, okay.
buckle it up. What's wrong? You're a guy.
nothing wrong.
My haircut is nice, man.
Relax.
So like they'll tell you like
Yeah.
buckle it up. You are a guy.
Yeah.
Handle your own shit. And when it's you break in front of your woman.
Oh, yeah, break.
Yeah, break. It's corner tina machita, but when you get to break in front of your woman, it's corner tina machita.
Mara, as you say, nagmachita. Bazosho na bute mfana clean ndoda.
Machita.
Clean ndoda.
Best therapy machita. That's what we need. I forget about my problems.
Really?
Yo.
So there's this book that my sister told me about. I think men are from Venus or something, from Mars. Women are from Mars, men are from Venus. So, this lady now, she goes on to talk about how, when a man is going through that phase or in his life, and he wants to be vulnerable, some men, they tend to withdraw. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, Nklambe, angakutsheli ukuthi he's going through something. Ne? So when I say umuntu akakhulumi nawe as often maybe or consistently, like ukuvalela ngaphandle basically, ukuvalela ngaphandle.
As it should be.
Just to deal with what he's dealing with, and then he comes back. So they go into their little cave, they go through whatever they're going through, bathula amandla, babuye futhi kuwe. And I think it's something. It's hard, but I feel like it's something that I guess maybe not as women we need to learn that it's okay when a guy does that.
No gift, but like we have
Mara now uyangizwa ngikhuluma sense mara now.
No, I'm not saying.
No, I'm not saying. Ukuyizwa manje. Ngikhuluma into ofuna ukuyizwa manje. It's okay. Ukuthi uhambe uyekumathideni. It's okay ukuthi uhambe uyemathideni.
Yawenza amantombazana ngikhuluma into ekumele uyizwe. Like she's being deceptive.
I'm done.
Oh, deceitful.
No, I'm here. I'm understanding you. Yeah, I'm understanding you right now. And where you're coming from.
I'm dangerous. In terms of what?
Like, let's say maybe when you going through something, what's wrong and
ask me once. If I'm not in the mood to talk, leave me alone.
Exactly. And that's what, exactly.
Alone?
Yes, alone.
I'm a wolf.
He's a wolf.
Oh man. But those kind of characters are quite toxic a bit.
They're toxic?
Yeah, they're quite toxic a bit. Because you can't do everything with your friend. You're gonna need that conversation with your girlfriend at some point in time. And but limit.
Limit, but nakona.
Limit. Kuluma win.
That's the only way I'll get to understand you, Nami. It's okay, no, Magasona, he's just going through something. And I'll have that, I'll give you that platform. You're good to see. If you're okay or if you want to talk about it, it's fine. You let me know. You let me know if you want to talk about it. Otherwise, are you forced? Are you okay? What do you need?
Ngana ukhulisa experience wena
No guys. Why akudika le attitude now usuke mhlambe nawe ungambekelanga kahle it's baby.
Yabona umuntu amantombazana you can't confirm. Ngikuzwa confirm your mood.
Babe, I'm not okay today. But don't give me a cold shoulder because the cold shoulder is going to give you that response.
The drama that I spoke about. Tramanyani in a relationship, it keeps the relationship intact. It doesn't, whether you like it or not.
It does not.
If everything, if a relationship is straight, it's like a straight tree, you can cut the tree the easiest way. It's simple to cut the tree, it's straight. But bro, come on. Show me.
Yes, are you listening? Are you guys listening? Please. Leave men alone.
Then
Leave
the next guy, hey, have you eaten today? Oh, I'm fine. And then one get a text. She rolls her eyes. Oh, gosh, this guy doesn't know when to give up. Here we go again. I'm going to tell you. Like, she's done it before. She's done it before. Yeah, but it shows, this is my departing sentence. We never get into relationships with authenticity. Like, it's like a game. Fall in love now. Like, I don't know if it makes sense. I'm at that little drama for her to fall in love with you. It's a game. It's a psychological game. If I do this, I have to anticipate which she'll do this. Young tall. If ngazizi izinto lezo, then I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm afraid if getting into a relationship with nomuntu engimthandayo, like really, and then being a nice guy. Being a nice guy, you'll be a simp.
But what's wrong with simping for the person that you love and knowing that person with Naviyaktanda? Because you are pursuing her. You guys are actually in a relationship together. So
Machita.
What's wrong with that?
Machita doesn't play.
Guys. You guys create these things for yourself. You police yourselves. You create these rules for yourself. You're strict.
But you can't simp. As a guy, you can't simp.
No, you can. Because it makes me, because now as a girl, it makes me feel like, okay, he's gotten comfortable now. He doesn't see the need to simp for me. He doesn't see the need to reassure me, to compliment me. He doesn't see, oh, but babe. No. But tell me. No, but it's nice when you tell me, you're not every day, but babe. Oh, you look so good. Ooh, when, noticing the small things. Like, for me, that matters. And I know a lot of girls can also agree with this. Guys, it's those things. So much Nina, you don't want to simp anymore. She'll find someone else who'll simp for her.
But before they break up with you, they already know who's next.
Yeah.
They already know who's next.
I Nina.
Supporting that statement. There's a simp on the road that will do what you don't do.
You will lose her for good. And she'll never come back this time.
Guys, come on.
Because you want to.
I'd rather lose her than lose the argument. I was like, oh, that's a good one. I'd rather lose her than lose the argument. Uzomluza, exactly.
Guys, who is deceiving you? Who's lying to
you? You must win those arguments. That's it.
Oh, wow.
That's it on my side. Your departure.
Yeah, is that, guys, for the right person, just do it.
I feel like
just try.
This wasn't an episode. This was a venting session. Like, we're just getting to know each other. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't venting.
She was.
No, he was
She's
the one that was venting. I wasn't venting.
I don't vent for
Mina, I was stating facts.
My walls are unshakable. They don't break, boy. Wow. They don't break. They don't break. Yeah, kumula ngiyazi ngihlezi ukuthi njalo ukuthi mothola ishe ngibona ngathi uyithanda kakhulu phuma la. Yeah, phuma la.
Akumela ngithanda uCherry more than ngithanda.
uCherry mela athande wena kakhulu.
No,
that's it.
Guys.
That's it.
Nani misled.
No.
Oh my gosh. Who is leading you, men?
We are leading.
Who is leading you guys?
We are leading.
You are misled.
We are leading.
You lost the plot.
Yabona umfana once wangena kule mentality le ukuthi asingiyamthanda lo. You'll risk everything, boy. Then you'll even go Capitec loan 20,000. She needs to go and study. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm speaking scheme song.
Yeah.
I think when I'm told you, so
big mistake. Big mistake. Big.
Doesn't he have a wife?
I don't know, but the trend are like
those
pictures.
Oh.
That's a big mistake.
I
don't know.
Uyamthembisa imali manje makamkhumbuza why sokinto enkulu manje
why ngikhumbuza ngemali yami
ungathi why ngikhumbuza umsukeli
okay but wait but
that's the problem with you men is that I'm provoked namsukela umuntu and then when it's time to deliver sekuyimuntu omubi yes lento ifana nani ifana nomuntu like mamboleka imali mase kumele uyicela back imali yakho akasayifuna ukubuyisela yona manje
but because this is how I see it ne uyishele intombazane uyishele uyincenge ukuthi kuqome so that izokhona ukudla imali yakho. Does it make sense?
Anyways, guys,
I think this is how we're gonna wrap it up. I don't know
up.
how was the episode for you, the introduction of Gifting Mhlophe on Talks with Kells podcast. I lost that I need to pull the weights. Points gone. Points gone. Points gone. Points gone. Points gone. I thought I could beat you, but I can't. Are you coming back?
Maybe yes.
There's
maybe,
a probability.
guys. There's a probability.
You might return.
Might
95%.
No,
She's
that's
coming
a lot.
back.
Ooh, 95% is a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
What do you mean?
50%, not 95.
No, that's average. No, that's
50,
average.
50.
That's average. I think we're gonna have her back. I don't know, but how was this for you?
Okay, no, the test run was good.
It was good.
It was good, not bad, guys. Shame they're not bad people, yes. I thought they were bad people. It took a lot of convincing and mental preparation.
What do you mean?
But then I made it, guys. So it shows good tonight was good.
I get the sense that he's a bit manipulative. Because
I
he
think
took
it's
a lot.
us.
Nah, I'm a good guy. I told you. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good guy.
Ooh.
I'm a good guy. Ndwana, anything you want to add? Anything you want to ask? Going 1, 2,
He enjoyed the conversation.
3, and so.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Closing the podcast for us.
Also, I'm closing now.
Yes, you're closing. I'm getting now.
Not the first time.
It's not the first time. It's not the last time. Yes. She can
So I'm
close.
closing it, guys. He's gonna main host.
No, I'll close it. I'll close it.
No. I'm closing it. I'm closing it.
I'll close it.
Thank you guys
this
so
was
much for tuning
This
in.
is Talks with Kells podcast.
No.
See you in the future on episode 31. This has been a fantastic
Net for
journey.
logo.
This has been a
Net for
fantastic
long,
journey.
just for that, I'm not coming back.
So guys, I won this one. This has been a great episode. 30th episode. It's been a long journey. We're grateful to people who started watching this craft from episode 1 until today. It's massive. From us to you.
Signing out.
Without you, we are nothing. And we introduce you. Go! Give them something. Don't go. See you. That was nice, man. No, that was nice, man. No, that was cool. Oh, they're not recording. The mic wasn't recording.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm being for real. I'm telling you, it wasn't recording. It wasn't. Since you screenshot
I'll go back to the thingy, but you didn't close the thingy.
I did. Mistakenly so. I did. Fuck. Bro.
Themba, you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Like, go to the record.
Wait.
Yes, the time.
Wait. Okay, wait. Unga disconnect into because you might never know. You might never know. You see, okay, look. Where is the recording? It's not.
You just record.
But it comes in again because I did turn the phone off.
I'm done.
Yuthi mama ngizobuya mama ngiyofuna umsebenzi yaza kukhonula sulinyebezi Yuthi mama ngizobuya mama ngiyofuna umsebenzi yaza kukhonula ala kahle sulinyebezi mama Senkathela ukhala ukuhlupheka kukho mnandi ngiyaqela